Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Magical Memories with Maddie podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be covering the rest of the Deluxe and the few Deluxe Villa hotels that they have on property over at the Walt Disney World Resort. I am actually already planning on doing DAS Pass for my next episode, so if you are interested in learning about the DAS Pass, I do highly recommend that you subscribe to this podcast so you can stay tuned for more updates to come. Now, I do normally update my Instagram posts, like link to my Instagram posts in my link in bio, but it's been so long since I did that, and I didn't realize that I didn't do it for all of my moderates before I left for Disney. So I kind of just gave up on doing that because I have to do like 5 links to post to each place. So when you go to the link for my podcast, in my Instagram or whatever, if you're watching a clip on there, just they're all at the top linked right there where you can listen and you just go find the new episode. I am not doing all kinds of crazy, ridiculous things anymore. So that's the update on that. I did just get back from a really fun Disney trip, and that's why I'm so more informed about DAS Pass. I planned on doing DAS Pass in an episode after doing finishing off the Disney Deluxe hotels. I was hoping I finished it last week so I could straight away, but I think doing 5 per episode is more fun. You get a little bit more time to cover everything. So for today's episode, we're starting with the Contemporary Resort. That is the first one we're doing today. The Contemporary is the final hotel we have on the monorail loop around the Magic Kingdom. So it is a Magic Kingdom resort. This one has the monorail actually goes through the hotel, so it's really cool. But there's also the tower that is nearby. That's not like where the monorail goes through. So there's kind of a big variety of options of where you could be staying at this resort. So it's fun. So they have a pool with water slide, of course. There's 2 pools. There's a 17-foot high curving water slide at the main pool, or you can relax at one of the 2 whirlpool spas, which is really fun. You could also escape to Bay Pool, all ages quiet pool that just outs over Bay Lake. Soak up the sun from a lounge chair on the deck, or rent a private cabana for added luxury. I think all of the Deluxe hotels have private cabanas you can rent at their pools. Like I said, it has monorail. They have other great dining options as well. And another thing I wanted to talk about is Hey Disney, but I'm going to save it for the end of the video because that's a new thing that's coming to Disney that I haven't covered in any of my hotel videos because I wanted to firsthand see it for myself on my trip. And I do have a little bit of me showing you Hey Disney in the room at Caribbean Beach in my Animal Kingdom vlog that I can link below for you guys. And by the time you're watching this, all of my Disney trip vlogs will be up because there's only 2. So check below for the links or head over to my YouTube channel and check out the videos there. They're going to be on my Disney Vlogs playlist, but they're also definitely going to be in the recently uploaded if you are watching this when I posted it. If it's way later, check the Disney Vlogs playlist. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of rooms here. Let's get started. So the garden wing and the tower are 2 separate areas, but they have rooms, okay? They have resort view, they have water view, they have a king room, they have a deluxe room, they have a bunch of rooms. The resort view and the water view all are 5 adult sleeping rooms, 2 queen beds, and a day bed. I had a room like this style at Caribbean Beach, and if you want to see a tour, in the Animal Kingdom vlog. The king bed is a king bed and a day bed, so you can sleep 3 people in it. Now, their day bed is not like a child-size one like it was at Caribbean Beach. I think it's an actual whole day bed, which is probably much bigger. The deluxe room sleeps 3 as well. I don't know what makes it deluxe, I guess, because it has... Honestly, not sure what makes this a deluxe room, if it's the exact same. And then they have a main tower water view as well that sleeps 5 adults. So those are the basic rooms. They also have basic rooms with club level service. Now, if you need a refresher on club level service, basically you get amenities of like the whatever the club is, which usually serves like breakfast kind of snacks and hors d'oeuvres in the evening and breakfast in the morning. So you can go get your coffee for like free from the little club instead of using the coffee in your room or whatever, which is really nice. They have other options as things as well. So you pay extra for it, but if it's in your budget, that's a cool feature for you guys to check out. All of the deluxe hotels have club level access, and the only moderate that does is Coronado Springs. Of course, most of these rooms also have, a lot of these rooms may have a theme park view. If you buy a theme park view, that also can cost more. There's a theme park view here in the club level rooms, and it sleeps 5. There's a regular resort view. There's a garden wing, 1-bedroom hospitality suite, which sleeps 7. It has 2 queen beds, a day bed, a queen size sleeper sofa, or a king bed and a day bed and a queen size sleeper sofa. I don't really know what the or part is referring to. I guess all, I don't know. Anyway. And then the garden wing 1-bedroom suite has 1 king bed, 1 queen sleeper sofa, and 1 twin size sleeper chair, sleeping 5. Basically, most of the time the suites, if they only sleep 5, these suites basically have like a bedroom with 1 bed, and then the other beds are in just like the main area. So that's it. There's just an extra room for you. That's the difference. The 2-bedroom suite, however, might be a little bit more different. This sleeps 8 adults, and it has a king bed, 2 queens, and a queen-size sleeper sofa, or 4 queen beds and a queen-size sleeper sofa. So I guess that depends on which one you get. You don't actually know until you get there, I would say. And they have that option as a water view, a theme park view. They have a theme park view 1-bedroom suite. Like I said, that sleeps 6, 2 queen beds and a queen sleeper sofa. We have a presidential suite, which sleeps 8. We have another 1-bedroom suite with water view club level, and we have a resort view king club level, 2 adults. So if you want a king and you want club level, there's your room. There's always deluxe studios on property. Deluxe studios are basically like a regular room with a kitchenette. These are great options if you want that kitchenette like availability there, but it's really not necessary. And unless you're renting a villa or something from DVC points, I really don't see the necessity, because when you're in Disney World, you are not gonna get on a bus, go to your room, go cook food, and then go back to the parks. You're gonna eat food in the parks. It's easier, it's more beneficial, and also you could stay cheaper. Now, if that suits your fancy, maybe you want to cook one night, maybe you arrive and you don't have a park day when you arrive. If you have a little bits of options, if you're driving, if you have ways that you can make it work, or you take a break in the middle of the day anyway, whatever, make it. If you want to, you can. I'm just saying, it's not necessary to have a kitchenette. I like having a good sized fridge and a microwave, but I mean, that's all you get with these studios too, by the way. You don't get a whole like stovetop. But I mean, and a microwave in your room is always nice, because I did have to go all the way to the main building to microwave my pizza. And these have lake, theme park, and standard view. All right, let's get into the villas. So, in case you don't know, you can rent your villas from like David's Vacation Rentals from DVC members. So basically, if you're a vacation club member, you get points, and you can use these points to stay at one of the villas cheaper, or you can sell your points so you don't lose them, because you will lose your points if you don't stay quite often. So it is. And then somebody else can use your points and they can stay, and then you get to not maybe make a little bit of money off of it, whatever. So you can get a theme park view, a lake view, or a standard view of a 1-bedroom villa, and that sleeps 5 adults. The 2-bedroom villa also has the same view options, and they sleep 9 adults. And the 3-bedroom grand villa has theme park view, lake view, and it sleeps 12 adults. Now, these have more bathrooms depending on the size. So, like, the 3-bedroom has 4 bathrooms. So, if you need bathroom space, that's another great reason to stay at a villa. You get a full kitchen, living and dining areas, a washer and a dryer, and a balcony, and all of these. And then you just get one less bathroom per, like, lower. So there's 3 bathrooms in the 2-bedroom, and there's 2 bathrooms in the 1-bedroom, which is really nice touch. But just so you know, if you only need for 6 people, you get 2 bathrooms at Art of Animation, and it is significantly cheaper than this hotel. All right, let's check out the dining. All right, we got Steakhouse 71, which also has a lounge, California Grill, which also has a lounge, Chef Mickey's, which is the character dining at this resort, Contempo Cafe, which is a quick service option, Contemporary Grounds looks like a coffee bar, Cove Bar, Outer Rim, and the Sandbar are all the bars on property here at the Contemporary. Recreation, of course, there's pools, there's the campfire, there's movie under the stars. There's a game station, which is the arcade, basketball, cabana rentals, fishing. And just a reminder, fishing is catch and release. You don't get to keep your fish. Motorized boat rentals, volleyball, tennis, jogging trails, specialty cruises, electrical water pageant, and fitness center. The specialty cruise is an option that you can do if you want a cool, special way of watching the fireworks in the middle of the Seven Seas Lagoon. It is fits up to 10 people, and it is quite expensive, but if it's something that you want to do, you can. It's a great option for birthdays and stuff if you have a bunch of people. You don't have to stay at one of these deluxe hotels in order to do this. As long as you can get to the Magic Kingdom, to where you need to be, the main area to where you need to be for this cruise, you are good. You can take the monorail from the Magic Kingdom. It's a cool option. And of course, this resort only has monorail to Magic Kingdom, but you can get off of the monorail at the TTC and take the monorail into Epcot, or you can take the bus like you can for the other parks and Disney Springs and the water parks. All right, that about covers the Contemporary. Let's move on to the next hotel, which is Yacht Club. So Yacht Club is, I think, not our last, but it's one of our few over in Epcot. Epcot has quite a few resorts in the area, and some of them are just so close to Hollywood Studios too, like Caribbean Beach and Riviera, that I don't understand why they're not Hollywood Studios area hotels. Like, I swear that Skyliner ride is quicker to Hollywood Studios than it is to, like, Epcot. So Yacht Club is in the Epcot area, and you can actually walk to it, or you can take a boat to it from Epcot's International Gateway. Now, or to the front of Hollywood Studios. Now, if you are taking the International Gateway, that is not in the front of Epcot. That is actually in the back of Epcot, in between the countries of the UK and France, over in the World Showcase. So if you want to ride Ratatouille first thing in the morning, that's a great thing to note, because you are going to be right there. But if you want to start more at the front of the park, you're going to have a bit of a walk there. So good luck to you. Now, this is also very close to the Skyliner, so you can take the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios as well instead of taking a boat, but you can take a boat. This hotel also has dog-friendly accommodations. This is one of the few that offer dog-friendly accommodations. And of course, you can you call to book. You have a limit of 2 per room, but they also provide assistance with daycare and other pet services with fees that apply at the Best Friend Pet Center on property at Disney World. They have outdoor water recreation area. Discover a life-size shipwreck, pools, lagoons, and more at Stormalong Bay, a 3-acre water wonderland. Climb the mast and zip down one of the high hotel water slides at the Walt Disney World Resort. Catch currents on an inner tube in the lazy river, unwind in one of the 3 whirlpool spas, and relax on an elevated tanning deck. Wow. Children can wade into the main pool from a gentle slope and splash about in 2 kiddie pools, including one with a miniature water slide. Prefer a more tranquil experience? Enjoy all 3 all-ages quiet pools, each with a whirlpool spa located throughout Disney's Yacht and Beach Club resorts. So this resort's very close to Beach Club, which we've already covered in our previous episode. You could walk between the 2. And these are also both very close to the boardwalk, and the boardwalk is our next hotel. Now, currently, if you're planning on going to this hotel anytime soon, from January to June 2025, there will be construction and routine maintenance on the pools. So You know that now. And that's at both Yacht and Beach Club. So you might have to head on over to a different pool. But it says Tidal, Admiral, and Dunes Cove leisure pools are open. All right, let's check out the rooms here. So they have a standard resort view. They have a water view. Those sleep 5. With club level service, you can get a resort view with club level, a water view with club level, a 2-bedroom suite, which only sleeps 6. So I don't know how that works. A turret suite, and that has club level access as well, and it sleeps 8. Those are it. That's all the rooms. These are not as big because they're so close to each other, the beach club and yacht club, so they don't really actually have that many options. Um, it's more just the proximity, I think, is the good thing about booking here. Ale and Compass Restaurant, Ale and Compass Lounge, the market at Ale and Compass. I think they have the exact same dining options as Beach Club, actually. Like, they're that close that they're a part of each other. Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, Beach Club Marketplace, Martha's Vineyard, Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill, Yachtsman Steakhouse, and Crew Cups Lounge. Yeah, that's literally the exact same as Beach Club. And recreation, I would imagine, is also the same. They have pools, they have campfire activities, they have movie under the stars, poolside cabana rentals, Fantasia Gardens, and Fairways miniature golf. I didn't get time to do this on my last trip because I was going to. And staying on the Skyliner, it was easy to get to. I just didn't do it. You do have to kind of book it though, and I didn't really know when I wanted to do it, so I just never bothered. Motorized boat rentals, fishing, tennis and pickleball, volleyball, jogging, and an arcade. All right, let's finish up with the boardwalk for our deluxe standard hotels that are also have villas, and then we'll go on to just the villa hotels, like the Riviera, which I'm very excited about. So the boardwalk is very walkable to Epcot. In fact, fun story, if you watch my vlogs, if you haven't watched it yet, you can find it in the link below, or you can just listen to my story. So I was at Epcot on Saturday. And by Saturday, I mean like Saturday a few days ago, as of the 17th. This is April 17th when I'm recorded this. And first of all, I don't recommend ever going to Epcot on a Saturday. It's really busy. And second of all, I should have known better. I stayed for the fireworks. And now, keep in mind, the fireworks at Epcot are actually like after close. So you can't go do anything after the fireworks in order to kill out wait times for the buses. The park is already closed. So I watched the fireworks, and then I went to, I think, the bathroom, and then I went on to the Skyliner. The line to the Skyliner, because I was staying at Caribbean Beach, I only had like a stop or two, because Riviera's Caribbean Beach, literally. And so I was like, oh, well, I'll ride the Skyliner, it'd be fun. The line to the Skyliner was halfway to the boardwalk. So in order to get back to the room, I was like, I'm not waiting in that line because it'd probably be midnight before I get home. Now, if I was staying at Art of Animation or Prop Century, I'd be like, yeah, I will take the Skyliner because that line can't be anything compared to how long I would have to wait for. I have to continuously move. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. So I walked to the boardwalk. I went to that bus stop, and I took a bus to the Magic Kingdom because it was open until 11 o'clock. And then as soon as I got there, I ran to the Caribbean Beach bus at the Magic Kingdom, and I got on, and I went straight to the bus, which I like taking the bus more at Caribbean Beach anyway because that resort is huge. And I'll talk about that in a little bit, maybe at the end, because this is getting kind of long. And so that was, kind of frustrating. Boardwalk is also close to Skyliner, though, so you can take the Skyliner if you want. It's not in the middle of the day when there's like no line. Don't do it. You can walk from Epcot, and you can take a boat from Hollywood Studios. It's probably less of a wait too. The Hollywood Studios Skyliner line wasn't long, but Epcot's was. There's a pool with a water slide, as always, and there's great options. Let's check out the rooms. There's a water view. There's a resort view. Those are standard rooms. They also have those with club level access. There's a deluxe room with club level, and there's a 2-bedroom suite and a Sonora VP suite. The VP suite sleeps 6, 2-bedroom sleeps 8, deluxe sleeps 6. And the garden room, club level access room, is actually a king bedroom, so fun. All right, there's deluxe studios. These are not with club level access, by the way. Garden or pool view, boardwalk view, or standard view. The boardwalk has all kinds of stuff to check out at the boardwalk. You don't need to stay at the boardwalk to check it out. You just need to be able to get there. And if you're on the Skyliner, it's not hard because you can walk from the Skyliner. So if you have a break day and you're staying on the Skyliner, take a break and go over to the boardwalk if you want to. It's easy to get there. Once you get off, you just don't go toward Epcot, go the other way, and you will see it. You will see the boardwalk. I promise. And these deluxe studios sleep 5 adults. Villas. There's a 1-bedroom with that's it. 1-bedroom with standard boardwalk view or garden or pool view, and they sleep 4 adults. It has 1 full bathroom with 2 sink areas, a full kitchen, living and dining areas, washer and dryer, and a balcony. I guess that's what makes it a 1-bedroom. The beds must be in the bedroom, and everything else is in the main area because it only sleeps 4 people. And it can have a king bed and a queen size sleeper sofa. So sounds like the couch pulls out, and there's a king bed in the room. So this is probably more for like a family who doesn't have that many kids or something. All right. Dining. We've got the flying fish for dinner, seafood. Trattoria al Forno is Italian food for dinner, and character breakfast for breakfast, but I don't think they're currently doing characters. The Boardwalk Deli is quick service. Boardwalk ice cream. It's ice cream, y'all. Carousel coffee. I want to try this coffee, but I did not go to the boardwalk before Epcot. Like, obviously I should have, because I would have enjoyed that, probably. There's a pizza window, Abracadabra bar, Leaping Horse libations, Boardwalk Joe's Marvelous Margaritas, Bellevue Lounge, and a funnel cake cart. So there's lots of great dining options, and those are all like on the boardwalk. Recreation. There's pools, there's campfire activities, there's movies under the stars. You are near the Fantasia Gardens and Fairways miniature golf course, of course. They have Surrey bike rentals. You can ride the boardwalk on a Surrey bike, which you can have 2 or 4 people on them. They are priced based off of the size, and for the half hour, I believe they're priced for the half hour. I don't know what the price is. Fishing, tennis and pickleball, jogging, playground, sideshow games arcade, and spa and fitness. All right. So that covers all of the deluxe hotels. There's just like 2 villa hotels that only are like under the villas. They're not under the deluxe hotels. Actually, there might be 3. I can't remember if I covered Saratoga Springs. I should have. We're going to skip that for now. Yeah, it's because it's Riviera and Old Key West. Okay. I think Saratoga Springs was like a moderate. So I guess they're just putting the villas under here. Weird. All right. Old Key West. So Old Key West is in the Disney Springs area, in case you're curious. It has a pool with water slide, and it's a sandcastle water slide. Fun. And it's a 149,000 gallon main pool. And they have other pools in other areas as well, of course. Let's get on to the rooms. So the deluxe Disney villas, of course, are like a home away from home. They have everything you could possibly need. I've actually stayed at Old Key West before, and I'll tell you about it in a brief minute. We actually, when we stayed here, we rented our points from someone from David's Vacation Rentals to stay here, so we didn't do our tickets and vacation package together. It is quite expensive to stay here without renting. In fact, I don't even know if you can stay at these villas without renting. So, yeah. They have a deluxe studio that sleeps 4 adults with 2 queen beds, and then they have the villas, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3-bedroom. The 1-bedroom sleeps 5, 2-bedroom sleeps 9, and 3-bedroom sleeps 12. We stayed in both the 3-bedroom and the 2-bedroom, while the other members of our party stayed in a studio because we could only get them for so many dates, the villas. So we all had a 3-bedroom. We had 12 of us and then a 3-bedroom, literally 12 of us. And then we downgraded because we had to switch. So some of us went to the 2-bedroom, some of them went to the studio. These are nice rooms and they're great options for if you have like a whole family of like 12 people who wants to, because it's, if you can rent these points, you can be quite cheap and you can basically get a really good price vacation out of it. But it's not necessary, but it is cool. Dining at Old Key West. Now I will talk about Old Key West a little bit more in a minute, so don't fret. They have Olivia's Cafe, goods, food to go, Turtle Shack, poolside snacks, and gurgling suitcase libations and spirits. This place doesn't have that many dining options, but it is a quick boat ride away from Disney Springs, and you can hop along on over to Disney Springs and go eat plenty of more options. It's literally so one of the best options. The other places require you to take a bus, and I'll talk about the bus after I talk about recreation. There's pools, there's campfire activities, there's movies under the stars, there's an exercise room, there's the community hall. They have complimentary foosball, pool, video games, ping pong, and shuffleboard, and checkout equipment for tennis, basketball, and volleyball, which means it's included. You don't have to pay any money for that, whereas other resorts you might have to pay. You also have create one-of-a-kind crafts and even sign out DVDs to enjoy in your guest room. They're open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. I think that's great because they have DVD players in these rooms at this resort. So the fact that you can rent out DVDs is really cool because if you're not driving, it's not like you could bring your own DVDs. There's bike rentals, Surrey bike rentals, fishing, tennis and pickleball, basketball, of course, volleyball, jogging, playgrounds, and there's spa and fitness. Now, buses. So this resort, I don't know if it's been updated since, if it's gotten better since, but I stayed here many years ago, in like 2017, I want to say. And the bus service was terrible. This resort is huge, so there's multiple bus stops, and we were not the first bus stop ever on our hotel. So if the bus gets full before it gets to your stop, it will just go on without you, and then you're still waiting for a bus. And so on one of our Magic Kingdom days, we ended up literally just driving to the Polynesian and parking, because this was before they made you have a reservation to park there, and we rode the monorail into Magic Kingdom because we knew that we were going to have to ride the monorail anyway because TTC is where you have to park. So we just parked at the Polynesian. All right, and let's talk about the Riviera Resort. That's our final resort. I visited the Riviera Resort on my trip because Caribbean Beach is right next to Riviera. Literally right next to. I'm not even joking. Like, you can walk to it. And we actually even took the Skyliner to Epcot from Riviera because it's going to stop at Riviera anyway. So, Skyliner transportation. This is a DVC resort. You can buy DVC merch in the gift shop here. Let's check out the rooms. This is the newest resort on property, if I'm not mistaken. Until the next one opens, if they open another one. So, all right, let's see. They have the Tower Studio, which sleeps 2 adults. It has a queen-size pull-down bed. It's a unique 2-person accommodation featuring flexible living space and a private balcony. Fun. There's 1-bedroom villas. They have standard or preferred. And that has a king bed, a queen-size pull-down bed, and a single pull-down bed, so it can sleep up to 5 adults. The 2-bedroom option sleeps 9 with the king bed, 2 queens, and a queen-size pull-down bed and 1 single pull-down bed, standard or preferred. And they have a 3-bedroom grand villa, which sleeps up to 12 with the king bed, 4 queen beds, and a queen-size sleeper sofa. If we can budget it, I want to stay here the next time we do DVC anything, if we decide to do that, because this resort is nice. They have deluxe studios, of course, that sleep up to 5 as well, with a queen bed, a queen-size pull-down bed, and a single pull-down bed. This is the best option, I think, if you have a smaller party. This would have been where we would have stayed if we could have stayed here, for sure, in the deluxe studio, because we only had 4 of us, so we didn't need a lot of space. So here they have Bar Riva, which we saw on our way in. It's right by the pool. It's nice. It's under like shade, the bar itself, which is really cool. A lot of these bars are not super shaded, or they're like, it's just a window. And so, like, you have to be out in the sun, drink your drink. You can go sit out in the shade and enjoy your drink. Topolino's Terrace has great food for dinner. It's rooftop dining here, and breakfast is with characters. And I've heard great things about it all the time. La Petite Cafe is a little coffee bar kind of option, and they have Primo Piatto, which I think is their quick service option here. They don't have a ton of quick service or dining options here at Riviera, but like it's really close to Epcot, so fair. I did try the coffee from La Petite Cafe, and the almond cold brew, fantastic. I wish I'd have taken a picture of it because I didn't, and I'm low-key mad at myself for not doing it. All right, recreation has pool areas, campfire activities, movies under the stars, and a fitness center. And now we're going to cover the Hey Disney because we haven't talked about it yet. So Hey Disney is like a voice assistant that you can check out in your room. It has fun things you can do. It's an Echo show, like an Alexa Echo show. And they just have like a Disney little thing on it, and it's just like on your nightstand in your room. You can enjoy an extra dash of pixie dust with the in-room Hey Disney voice assistant experience created especially for guests of Disney Resort Hotels. Just say the word, and Disney Magical Companion will wake you up with a message from Mickey Mouse and pals, order you more towels, tell you jokes, play you stories, or host a game of Disney trivia, bring you into the worlds of your favorite Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, or the Muppets for interactive experiences. And that's just the beginning. So you can do basic, simple things, and it has a variety of Disney host options, of course. I couldn't tell you who the host was for mine, but if it's one of these, that's fun. I don't even know. I think it was Aladdin, honestly. Uh, Even R2 can be your host, which is cool. You can make everyday stuff special. So basically, it's just like an Alexa. It does the same stuff. You can say like, "Hey Disney, what's the weather?" But it's a Disney voice that talks to you, and that's what's cool about it. You can get the weather. You can order more towels if you don't have enough towels. You can anything you need to ask. You can have it set you an alarm so you don't have to do the phone call thing anymore, which I think is really nice. You can order more pillows. You can have your luggage delivered to the lobby. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Easy park planning. Like you can find out when the park's open, whatever. All kinds of fun little things. Disney can do a ton of things in your resort. I think this is a fantastic feature that they've added to the Disney resort hotels. It's a little bit less of a hassle than walking to the main building, especially if you're in a big resort like Caribbean Beach and you're very far. I love it. Fantastic options, fantastic things. Disney's always being very innovative and very, very forward with their thinking. They've always been that way. Disney was one of a kind when he first opened Disneyland, and people tried to compete, but they just never really made it because Disney was way more innovative than they could ever be. And I love that Disney's kept up with that and kept being innovative, like with our Magic Band Pluses, which before that we had the Made with Magic, Globe with the Show, if you will, accessories that you could buy. They have the Hey Disney in the room now. Like, they have so many features at Disney now that are so friendly and helpful and beneficial to you to make your vacation magical and more fun. I do wish they had more fun-free things, like more extra early park hours or more evening hours or just extra magic hours in general. Bring back the Magical Express for free. Like, we just paid $30 a person to take the Mears bus from the airport. Like, it used to be free, like there's not as much. You have to pay for Genie Plus, which is why we do the DAS pass. There's a lot of stuff. So anyway, I am always here to be your helpful guide to Disney, and I will do podcast episodes on everything I could ever possibly think of. Thanks for listening to all of the hotels and the hotel series about Disney, and stay tuned for more fun Disney or Universal or even Disneyland news. That's all.